You rely on some of Canada's biggest companies every day, whether it's checking your social media feed, buying groceries, insuring your car, and doing your day-to-day banking. Have you ever thought about investing in these companies? Well, make sure to stick around to the end of the video where we'll show you a simple way of getting invested in these companies. But let's start with an industry we all rely on, telecoms. Telecom companies are important because they provide the communications backbone that underpins key sectors such as retail and financial services, making them integral to Canada's economic performance. Canada's big three telecom companies, that's Rogers, Bell, and Telus, control 90% of Canada's retail mobile market, a dominant position that delivers stable revenue streams and consistent pricing power. That results in predictable cash flows for investors. Canadian telecom companies are known for their attractive and reliable dividends. In fact, companies like BCE and Telus have a track record of increasing payouts supported by steady revenue growth. As a non-discretionary industry, the telecom sector is deemed less vulnerable to economic downturns compared to some other industries. According to the Canadian Telecommunications Association, the industry supports 782,000 jobs in Canada, and the market is estimated to grow to more than $68 billion by 2025. That's according to research from Mordor Research. Think of it this way. With over 35 million wireless subscribers and a growing population at just over 41 million, telecom companies could be poised for future growth. Now, on to another pillar of the Canadian economy, grocery stores. Canada's grocery sector is led by major players like Loblaws, Metro, and Sobeys, creating economies of scale and competitive advantages. In 2023, Canada's three largest grocers, Loblaws, Sobeys, and Metro, collectively reported more than $111 billion in sales and more than $3.86 billion in profits. Here's how these major players performed last year. Food is a necessity. Everyone has to eat, right? And Canadians prioritize food spending, providing steady revenue streams for grocery stores even in uncertain times. The average Canadian family is expected to spend just under $17,000 on food shopping this year. That's according to new research. And the grocery market was worth almost $112 billion last year, according to IBIS World Research. And as food prices rise, grocery retailers can pass on costs to consumers, ensuring their margins remain intact. That makes grocers a handy hedge against inflation and resilient during economic downturns. And 76% of the market is accounted for by the big three retailers, plus Dollarama and Couche-Tard. Now let's dive into another corner of Canada's economy, the insurance sector. You pay to insure your car and home against unforeseen events. And Canada is the world's 8th largest insurance market, employing 300,000 people, and in 2024, writing more than $114 billion US worth of premiums, which is forecast to grow by 2029. Just like Canada's big banks, the insurance sector has big names too, such as Manulife, Great-West Lifeco, and Intact Insurance. Here's how those companies fared in 2024. So why should it matter? Well, it's a defensive sector. Life and property insurance are essential products, ensuring steady demand regardless of economic conditions. And an aging Canadian population is likely to drive sustained demand for life insurance and wealth insurance products. And for income-focused investors, insurers such as Manulife, Sun Life, and Intact Financial are known for paying reliable dividends. So there you have it. Groceries, telecoms, and insurance, key sectors that drive our economy. And with the Global X Best of Canada ETF suite, you can efficiently tap into these market leaders. Why consider this suite of ETFs? Featuring concentrated portfolios, the Best of Canada ETF suites could be attractive for investors looking to get exposure to some of Canada's economic leaders. Get exposure to sectors focused on offering access to essential services, and tend to perform consistently, even in changing economic conditions. Canadian companies, particularly in sectors like telecom, groceries, and insurance, often have consistent cash flows and attractive dividend yields, which appeal to certain investors seeking income. And taking a closer look at the Best of Canada ETF suite, for telecoms, Global X offers Ring. Covering Canada's food and retail staples sector, there's Mart. Major insurers are included in SAFE, and Global X has Canada's big banks covered with H-Bank. You can visit the Global X website today to find out more. What do you think about Canada's biggest companies? Let us know in the comments.